Attention, passionate Dallas Cowboys fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East, and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Dallas Cowboys' path to another championship run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before we dive in, if you're a true Dallas Cowboys fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and fellow Dallas Cowboys fans. Let's get to the news. All right, Cowboys Nation, buckle up because what we're about to discuss is nothing short of intriguing. The Dallas Cowboys, after a week filled with ups and downs, surprises and controversies, are starting to find their groove again. And if you've been paying attention, you know that this season has been a roller coaster. But the recent performances are giving us a lot of reasons to be optimistic. Let us take a deep dive into what's happening with America's team, how they're reshaping up, what the latest headlines mean, and what fans should be keeping an eye on as we move into Week 6 and beyond. First off, nobody can deny that the Cowboys' Week 5 victory over the New York Jets was a statement game. Coming into the matchup, there were plenty of questions. The team was dealing with injuries, notably the absence of star wide receiver C.D. Lamb, who has been a key piece of their offensive puzzle. Lamb's injury has caused a ripple effect, forcing other players to step up and testing the depth of Dallas's roster. But despite these hurdles, the Cowboys managed to put on a show, winning convincingly by a final score of 37-22. That's right, 37 points on the board, and a defense that, despite some early struggles, came through when it mattered most. It was a game that highlighted the resilience of the squad, and a reminder that this team is capable of competing at a high level, even when the odds are stacked against them. Now, let us talk about what's really interesting, how this game might just be a turning point. After a tough start to the season, especially with that nail-biting tie against the Green Bay Packers in Week 4, many fans were wondering if the Cowboys were going to find their rhythm. But this recent performance suggests they're restarting to gel. The defense looked more aggressive, more disciplined, and more coordinated. The offense, even without Lamb, showed flashes of the explosive unit we expected, with some key contributions from the running game and the remaining receivers stepping into the spotlight. Dak Prescott, the quarterback, has been steady, and his leadership seems to be shining through at just the right time. The offensive line has held up well, giving Prescott enough time to find his targets, and the coaching staff is doing a good job adjusting to the injuries and game situations. All of this points to a team that's beginning to click, something Cowboys fans have been hoping for all season. But it's not just the gameplay that's grabbing headlines. During the game, Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones was seen on camera engaging with the fans in his usual boisterous style. And well, he did something quite controversial. In a moment of exuberance, Jones was caught on camera flipping the bird to Jets fans. Now in the NFL, that's a gesture that could land him in some hot water. The league has a long history of penalizing players, coaches, and owners for unsportsmanlike conduct, especially when it involves gestures like that. Remember back in 2009, when Titans owner Bud Adams was fined a hefty $250,000 for giving a double bird from his suite during a game against the Bills. That's a precedent. Now, whether the NFL will decide to fine Jones or not remains to be seen. But we all know in the league's eyes, it's a serious matter. Regardless of what happens, though, Jerry Jones isn't particularly worried about fines or league discipline. He's more focused on watching his team win and, as always, doing things his way. That fiery personality is part of what makes him a legendary figure in NFL circles, but it also means he might have to face some league scrutiny soon. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Dallas Cowboys news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick, and IT makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let's continue with the big reveal. Looking ahead, the Cowboys are already shifting their focus to Week 6, where they'll face the Carolina Panthers on the road. This game is crucial because it offers a real opportunity for Dallas to climb above 500 and establish some momentum in what's been a pretty competitive NFC landscape. But let us be clear, this won't be an easy matchup. The Panthers, led by their young quarterback Bryce Young and a solid defense, are hungry for a win and will be eager to capitalize on any weaknesses Dallas might expose. The Cowboys, however, have shown resilience and adaptability. The coaching staff, led by Mike McCarthy, has been emphasizing disciplined play, minimizing turnovers, and improving their third down efficiency. The defense, which has been a bit inconsistent at times, needs to tighten up their coverage and stop the run game of the Panthers. who are known for their physical style. On offense, the key will be for Prescott to find his rhythm early, connect with his remaining targets, and keep the ball moving. Running back Tony Pollard has been a bright spot, showcasing his explosiveness, and the offensive line needs to continue providing that crucial protection. It's shaping up to be an exciting game, and for Cowboys fans, a chance to see their team inch closer to the top of the division. Now, let us analyze a little deeper into the team's recent form and what it might mean for their chances this season. If you look at the stats, the Cowboys' offense has been steadily improving. Dak Prescott has thrown for over 200 yards this season with a solid touchdown-to-interception ratio, showing he's making smarter decisions under pressure. The running game, led by Pollard, has averaged around 4.5 yards per carry, providing a consistent threat on the ground. The defense, which had some early hiccups, is now starting to settle into a more aggressive, disruptive style. Micah Parsons, the superstar linebacker, is living up to his billing, consistently putting pressure on the quarterback and making game-changing plays. The secondary, despite some injuries, has been more disciplined, forcing turnovers and limiting big plays. The coaching staff's adjustments, especially in coverage schemes and blitz packages, are paying off, giving the Cowboys a more balanced and formidable unit. And of course, we can't forget the importance of the culture that Jerry Jones has cultivated. His passion for winning is infectious, and it's clear that the players are responding to that energy. The team's chemistry is improving, and there's a renewed sense of confidence in the locker room. That's a vital ingredient for success, especially when facing tough opponents later in the season. The NFC East remains competitive, with teams like the Eagles and Giants also vying for supremacy. But this recent surge by Dallas could be the spark they need to make a real playoff push. For fans, it's exciting to see the team starting to hit its stride just when it matters most. Of course, every season has its challenges, and the Cowboys are no exception. Injuries, turnovers, and unforeseen setbacks can always throw a wrench into the plans. But if they maintain this momentum, stay disciplined, and keep their focus on executing game plans, the possibility of making a deep playoff run becomes more tangible. And let us not forget the impact of the coaching staff. Mike McCarthy, despite some criticism early on, has been calling plays that maximize the team's strengths. His game management has been more calculated, and his experience in big moments could be invaluable as the season progresses. Now, circling back to Jerry Jones, his recent behavior on the sideline and in the stands has sparked a lot of conversations. Some fans see it as part of his larger-than-life personality, a symbol of his relentless passion for the Cowboys. Others worry that such antics could bring league discipline or fines, which might distract from the team's focus. Whatever your take, there's no denying that Jones' influence on the franchise is profound. His willingness to shake things up, make bold moves like drafting key players or making trades has often paid dividends. And of course, his unwavering belief in the Cowboys' potential keeps the fanbase energized, even during tough times. Looking at the broader NFL landscape, the NFC East is shaping up to be one of the most competitive divisions this season. The Eagles, defending champions, are still a force to be reckoned with, while the Giants have shown flashes of brilliance. The Cowboys, with their recent resurgence, are positioning themselves as serious contenders, and their upcoming games will be critical in determining whether they can finally dethrone their division rivals or at least secure a playoff spot. The league is unpredictable. Injuries and performance fluctuations are part of the game. But if Dallas continues to improve, they could very well be the team to watch in the second half of the season. And then there's the fan energy. The fans. Cowboys Nation is known for its passionate, unwavering support. Whether it's tailgating outside a T-Stadium, wearing their star gear with pride, or engaging in spirited debates on social media, the community is alive and well. This season, the energy feels different, more optimistic. The team's recent performance has reignited the hope that this could be the year Dallas finally makes a deep playoff run, maybe even bringing home another Lombardi trophy. And let us be honest, the NFL is always better with the Cowboys in the hunt, bringing that signature blend of talent, drama, and history. Now, wrapping up, I want to emphasize that the journey is far from over. The Cowboys have shown they can compete, adapt, and execute in crucial moments, but they must maintain focus, stay healthy, and perhaps most importantly, keep that fire burning. The season is long, and the road to the playoffs is paved with challenges. However, if they continue on this upward trajectory, with the leadership of Jerry Jones, the skill of their players, and the resilience they've demonstrated lately, there's every reason to believe that this team can not only contend, but perhaps even contend strongly for that coveted Super Bowl spot. And now, Dallas Cowboys fans, I want to hear from you. What is your take on this recent turnaround? Do Do you believe this is the start of a winning streak that could carry them all the way to the NFC Championship or even the Super Bowl? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Cowboys community. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, analysis, and news about America's team. Stay tuned, stay passionate, and let us keep the Cowboys spirit alive.